Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Susan Adingupu if you're joining me for the first time. But if this is not your first time here, then my name is Suz. And I know you're probably wondering why I put all of this together. Why not? You guys support me. You guys are with me. Like, anything for you guys, right? Okay guys, so you're probably surprised because I never put on makeup, and on my channel I always look homeless. I just wanted to show you that there are two sides of a coin, and if you ask me, I think I'm loving this coin. So why am I here today? I think the topic I'm here to discuss today is the reason why I put all this together, and maybe, just maybe, a baby girl is going out. I wish I could put that sound where it's like the birds are like tinking tinking on TikTok. Anyways guys, so that sound from TikTok, not on TikTok. So guys, what am I here to discuss today? I am here to talk about self-love, and not in the shabby love yourself way or like preach to you and then once you off the video you start loving yourself. I'm here to talk about it in a very relatable way, right? So I was just thinking the other day, I was like, when it comes to like my friends having issues, when it comes to like my family members having issues, I'm quite receptive, I'm quite understanding, I'm quite forgiving, I'm quite empathetic. Like, whenever something happens to someone I love or I see them in a very not so good situation, I always reach out. Like, I always try to be their rock, if I do say so myself. Like, I always try to be there for them. I try to support them. I try to make them know that, oh, there's no way, especially when they feel like they messed up when it comes to something that concerns life, and they feel like, oh gosh, I messed up so bad, I messed myself up, I shouldn't have done this, I should have. Once they use that I should have known better word, it gets to me, like it breaks my heart literally, and I cannot help it, and I just say, how would you have known? I start saying things like, okay, did anybody give you a map to life? Like, is there a guide, like a manual telling you what to do, what not to do, when to step here, when not to step here? There's literally nothing like that, right? So why do you feel like you should have known? Why do you put so much pressure? I'm always very loving and understanding towards them. Now this is where, we go down, we go really low. But when it's my turn, I always feel stupid. There is nothing anybody tells me that would actually sit well with me. I always feel like, no other person would have made this mistake except Susan. And then when I'm beating myself up about it and they approach me with those same kind words, for those of them that do, because many a times not everybody does, really. Like, you might be so like, I have this friend, right, that he's always beating himself up. Like, he's always like, he messed up, he fucked up, this and that. He's always using like negative words on himself, and I'm always like, don't do that, don't be like that, don't, because I feel so sad that he does that, because he's such a bright person, he's such an amazing, intelligent man. So I don't know why he does that to himself. And then I'm always like, don't say that to yourself, don't say that about yourself, you are the best, you're this, you're that. But when it's my turn, nigga be like, he should have known better. Why would you? He's I feel like he has this whole tough love thing, caring, but in a very strong way. But moving on, right, back to the topic, because I always divert. So back to the girl, you look beautiful. So back to the topic, right? Whenever it comes to my turn, I was asking myself the other day, I said, why can't you just say those same words, those same kind, loving words that you say to other people? Why can't you say it to yourself? Why can't you be like, Susan, there's no manual to life. You made a mistake, learn from it, and move on. It's hardly ever that way with me. I mean, there are situations where I'm like, it's not my fault at the end of the day. But most of the time, I'm always like, I should have known better. I messed up. I did this. I did that. I shouldn't have done that. I beat myself way too much. So that brought me here to you guys, right? Because this year we're learning, and there's this thing about standing on business, right? Yeah, that's the logo for this year. So like, basically, I'm just here to talk to people who are like me. And even if you're not like me, or you know someone that's like me, I just want to say that, come on, like, for real, I have to just be nicer to myself. Because if I was that sweet to I'm not talking about, I know I said the topic was self-love, right? But on this aspect, this is like a gradual. Self-love is such a huge topic, right? I'm not talking about my features or my shape, or no, maybe one day I'll discuss that with you guys, but I'm talking about like life mistakes, how to learn from it and move on and not beat yourself up about it. I think moving on from now on, I'm going to make major efforts when it comes to, you know, accepting that, oh yes, even if it's not the first time I make such a mistake, even if it's the second time, yeah, I might not be as lenient. I might be like, why did you drop this twice? Is it that you don't learn? But I'm not going to sound so judgmental, and so I'm not going to bring myself down that much to actually believe that I had so many options and I just happened to pick the worst one ever, and you know, just totally just put myself down. I'm not going to do that anymore. And yeah, that's the message I came to share on here. I'm not here to talk about the longest. Oh, and then to sum this up, I feel really, really good about the last video I made, right? I feel so good about it because I got a lot of interactions, and some of my friends even reached out. They wanted to check on me. They wanted to know that I'm good. And baby girls and boys, I'm good. I'm really good. I'm okay. I just had to do that video because I didn't want to leave my YouTube like that, you know. And I know that social media is somewhere where when you share things, you cannot take it back. So whatever I share here, of course, I know I'm sharing it, so I cannot take it back. And the best part is I don't intend on taking anything back. Okay? So, I'm going to leave you with this last words, right? Honestly, I feel like this generation, I'm not going to like speak for everyone, but most people in this generation, we are too hard on ourselves. We feel like it's like a rat race. Like it's like a very serious rat race, right? And constantly you are talking about the bad. Constantly you're reminding yourself about the things you don't have. You know, constantly you are putting yourself down. Constantly you're feeling like you're a mess, your mates are here, you're here, why are you still here? And it's not fair. I don't think it's fair to you. I don't think I'm being fair to myself, if I'm being honest. And there's something I had to like do, right? Because every year I change my WhatsApp what's that thing they put, whether it's like it's not your status though, that write up on WhatsApp, I've forgotten, but like I changed it to grateful, right? And it was all because I listened to Gratitude, that song by Endless Ocean, right? Gratitude. And in every single, like for every single time I sing that song, I feel so grateful to God. I feel so good. I feel like, yeah, I'm doing what I can and I can be better. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't push yourself. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that for every step, this thing is like we're climbing somewhere, right? So for every time that you take a new step, right? Or for every time that you even lift your leg, or you even make up your mind to say, okay, I'm about to take my next step, celebrate that. Be happy about that. Not everybody gets to do that, but you are currently doing that, right? And that should count for something. I think I want to be more open to mistakes, yeah, because this is life. Like, the mistakes never even start. There's some mistakes I made, and I felt like they were going to end me. I have made some mistakes that I felt like, no, this is it. I don't think I can move after this. But I moved, and I kept moving, and I'm still moving, and I'm going to continue moving. You know why? Because that's life. Nobody knows it all. And keep yourself away. I'm always talking about people you should stay away from, because me, whoa, I'm not okay when it comes to energy. Once I feel off about someone, then I either block, delete, unfriend, unfollow. I do whatever is good for me at that point in time. When I'm ready to reconnect with you, don't worry, you hear from me. And I know you know I'm talking about you, because I know you're going to watch my video. But anyways, what was I saying? Jesus! Okay, yeah. I was like, when it's time for you to, oh my god, I was saying keep yourself keep yourself away from people that claim to know it all, people that, yeah, because there's this video I watched. I'm going to try and look for it, but I doubt I'll find it on the internet. I might go to YouTube. So there's this video of God, I've forgotten her name, but she's an actress. The one from How to Get Away with Murder. God, she's so popular. I shouldn't have forgotten, but I did. And we're going to move on from that, right? Viola Davis. Miss Viola. Okay, Viola Davis, basically. And she said that she has a problem with friends that have a way of, a certain way of like passing out their messages. You could pass messages in so many ways, right? And I'm not saying every time you fuck up your friend is supposed to come and tap your back and say, you fucked up. Of course there are times they're going to lose it, but even when people are upset with you, even when people feel like you let them down, even when people feel like you're making a mistake, I feel like it really matters how they pass that message across. They have to pass it with love. When I say love, I'm not, their voice might be high to the roof. Choice of words matter, trust me. Choice of words, it's a no-brainer. Your choice of words, they matter, Baje. So guys, I hope you were able to pick up 1, 2, or 3 things from this video. And honestly, I have been feeling myself so much. I did this makeup on myself, obviously. That's why I look like this. I don't know the last time someone did my makeup. Okay, maybe 2 years ago for my birthday. But anyways, guys, I hope my video helped. I hope whatever it is that was on your mind, you were able to tell yourself that, okay, she has a point. She said something here. Oh, she has a point. And in my next video, I am going to share more about self-love, because I feel like self-love is so important, right? And I'm going to try and spice things up on my channel. I know I'm not as as frequent as I said I would be, but we trying over here. We're putting in our best shot. Okay, so just and lastly, guys, I learned this from one girl on TikTok. I can't remember her name right now, but she's like, don't hate the messenger, hate the game. No, she's like, I'm only a messenger, stop. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my channel today, and I'll see you in my next video for sure. Bye.